Hi, my name is Christina Woolard and welcome to another business success tip, helping you take your business to the next level. So today we're going to be talking all about record keeping, and before you run away in horror and think, oh no, I don't want to do record keeping, it's going to be a couple of really simple reasons why you should do record keeping and what type of records you should be recording. Okay, so a couple of things why you should be doing your record keeping. First of all, you obviously have to do certain records that you need to submit to HMRC or your Revenue and Customs, and that's absolutely fine. But also actually keeping good records, that helps you be more organised. And if you're more organised, that means that you can be less stressed. And so anything that you can do to be less stressed in your business is always a good thing. So making sure that whenever you are meeting clients, whenever you are recording money, that you're constantly logging it as soon as possible after the event, because once it's fresh in your mind, it means that you can log it and make sure that it's recorded much more quickly, rather than if you save everything up until the end of the month, then it's much more difficult to remember what you were doing and when. Also, the other reason why it's really good to keep good accurate records is because actually it helps you measure what has gone well in your business and what is not going so well. So if you went to numerous events recently, if you then record how many customers you actually got from those events, that can then help you decide, do you want to do that event again? I was speaking to a massage therapist recently and we were having a coaching session, and she said that I've helped her implement some record keeping systems into her business, and one of the things that she said was that she did 2 events recently. One of them, she does these little mini massages at the events. One of them, she did 9 mini massages at the event, and the other one, she did 3 mini massages at the event. So on the face of it, the first one was much more successful, having 9, than the second one where she only got 3 mini massages. However, when we then drilled down further, and I said, well, how many of those actually came back to be repeat customers? Because at the mini massage, at the events when she's doing the mini massages, she's not making any profit there. That's literally just to kind of raise awareness. It's when she then manages to secure them as repeat customers. When she then looked at that, out of the event where she did 9 mini massages, none of the people booked in for an actual full hour massage, whereas in the event where she only did 3, one of the people booked in and has had 4 massages I think it was in the last kind of 6 weeks or so. So she has now become a regular customer. So that's why keeping good records can really help, because now my client knows that actually next time these 2 events come up, it's going to be much more beneficial to do the second event, because although she might be a bit quieter on the day, it seems that actually the right people are going to that event, and she's going to be attracting people who want to have follow-up massages with her. So that's why you should be record keeping. So the types of things that you could record, income and expenditure. First off, you have to do that for all your Revenue and Customs anyway, so that's kind of a given. Recording all of your income. So every time you receive any money in from anybody, you record it on a spreadsheet or in a book, or you can use different accounting software, and also the money that you're spending in your business as well. And what you can then do is, once you are regularly recording all your income and expenditure, you can start actually analysing the types of clients which are most profitable for you, the types of events, like my massage therapist client, which are most profitable for you. You can also then start looking at your expenses and analyse, well, actually, am I spending enough money doing marketing? Am I spending too much money doing marketing? So all of this kind of extra analysis can only come after you start keeping the records. So whilst it might be not the most fun activity in the world, it's definitely worthwhile recording all of your activities, all of your income and expenditure. The second thing, to start recording all your customer details. If you record your customer details and keep them in a really good database, it means that you can then utilise those different customers for different activities that you're doing. So the more that you can find out about your customers, it might be that you can record their date of birth, and so when it's their birthday coming up, perhaps you send them out a special offer. You may record what type of work what type of service they've come to you for, because then if you're doing a special promotion on that particular service, you may want to target those particular clients who are going to be really interested in that service. So keeping a record of all of your customer details and making sure that then obviously you need to comply with any data protection laws in your country. And that's basically meaning don't sell all your records. It's pretty standard stuff. It's not rocket science. But when you keep those customer details, it means that then you can be much more focused and targeted whenever you are then putting campaigns together, because you can make sure that actually you're only targeting the customers who are going to be interested in that. And if you keep some customers who only come every 6 months for a service, and then you've got ones which are coming every other week, it's the ones which are coming every other week, those are the ones you want to focus on, because they're your loyal customers, they're the ones who really love you, and it's those ones who you want to then keep coming back to you and make sure that they don't go away to anybody else. I've just noticed on the screen it seems to have turned very white, my image, so hopefully it's not blinding you right now, but if it is, hopefully you've got some sunglasses to hand. I'll play with it afterwards. I don't want to play with it whilst I'm recording because it will probably go horribly wrong. Okay, so the next thing to record is making sure that you always record where your customers found out about you from. Where was it they initially heard about you from? Again, really, really valuable information to record, because a little bit like the lady, the massage therapist who did the events, if you know where your customers found out about you, you can then make sure that you're doing more of that rather than then activities which don't seem to attract the customers. So it might be that you put an advert in the local paper, and it might be that you attend a networking event. You get 5 new customers. If most of those customers came from the networking event and none of them came from the advert that you posted, then it's telling you, well, actually you need to do more networking. So it's not rocket science, it's simple stuff, but it can be really, really valuable. But again, if you're not recording this information, you can carry on doing lots of different activities in your business and basically wasting a lot of your time. And the last thing that you could possibly record, well, obviously there's hundreds of things you could be recording, but for today's purposes, I don't want to keep you too long, are the results of all the campaigns that you do as well. So all of your different marketing campaigns. So if you do, for example, Facebook advertising, or you do advertising in the local paper, or you go to networking events, or you run a particular promotional campaign, making sure that you're recording the results of those campaigns, analysing what went well with them, what perhaps didn't go so well with them, so that then when you come to then do another marketing campaign, you can see then, well, what worked best for your business. So again, it's not rocket science, but if you can record all that information whilst it's fresh in your mind, it means that you can then use that information in your business to make sure that your business is more successful. So I hope that you enjoyed these few tips today, where we talked about why you should be keeping your records and a couple of different things for what types of records you could be keeping. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure that you head on over to the Facebook group, and perhaps you can like or share this video. My passion is to help business owners take their business to the next level of success. So if you're interested in working with me or finding out more about what I offer, please do click on all the links and say hi to me. In the Facebook group, I'm always in there, very active, trying to support people as much as possible. So if you've got any questions, you can always connect with me in there as well. Okay, thanks a lot then. I look forward to seeing you on the next business tip.